Good early evening, everyone. T-Speak at 222 XRP Future Millionaire with the side bet on XM and Future. Digibet OG. So I wanted to do a quick update. Michigan's at halftime up 20-3. So I mean we're playing Rutgers. I would hope we could beat them, but leaving a lot to be desired. Let's see. XRP. We're still stuck in this. Like we talked about earlier. This is gonna break down. You can already see it's pulling in the down direction. Remember last week with the futures, how I talked nonstop about when the futures open on Sunday, it's going to drop. I have that same feeling. When the futures opens tomorrow, if these are still dicking around like this and haven't made any kind of move before the close today or tomorrow, it's going to be very interesting on the futures close because it's not going to be pretty. So, I mean, we've got a lot of stuff we're watching for. But at the end of the day, it's got to play out. So, I mean, a lot of people are buying in, leaving, getting in, getting out, getting in, getting hammered with fees, paying taxes, all for a few percent here and there. Let this play out. Let it come to the bottom of this inside-out triangle, as I call it. Because we've got multiple levels we have to go. The next level is 84,825. Then we got to go 75,627. And then ultimately down to 67,094. Could that change a little bit? Sure. But the top pennant isn't going to change. We've already broke through it. So unless somehow we were to break back up and invalidate this and break the $7 mark, well, we're coming down to 67 cents at some point. And even further than that, in the near future, you know, like I keep saying, when you got the pumpkins out, even though we have pumpkins out, but when Halloween hits on October 31st, you're going to see a severe impact from now until then. Like I've been saying over the last several weeks and month, 2 months while we were on this rising channel. Once this finishes, we were going to break down, and a lot of people laughed at me at $1.40, but like I keep saying, it's detrimental to portfolios just from $1.40. If you were to buy in because you thought it was going to go crazy. I mean, you're down better than 40% when it gets down to 82 cents. Right now, even at 94 cents, we'll give you 33%. So, I mean, if you would have put $10,000 on XRP because you listened to all the FUD or you thought I was a joke, well, now you've only got $6,700 left. And when I always say we can't let our portfolios be dwindled before we get these great opportunities. If you lose 72% of your portfolio, but XRP's only, let's say 25 cents, well, you've already lost 75% of your portfolio, so it might as well be a fucking dollar. You're only buying 25% as much as you could have. If you lose 10, 15% of your portfolio, whatever, that happens. If we're down 72%, if you only lose 10 or 15%, you got to be less hard on yourself. You still got a big portfolio to work for. If you're afraid of losing 10%, take out more money so that you don't have to deal with having overhead expenses. Pay yourself over and over and over so every opportunity you get, you're not losing the money on a retrace. So, but this is what I'm looking at, guys. I mean, we've drawn this out beautifully. You guys know what's going on. I'm just going to keep reiterating myself because that's what needs to be done. Nothing's changed. In fact, it's working more in our area. We're starting to break down. The volume is atrocious in the 4 hour, guys. I mean, absolutely disappeared. I mean, right now we've only got 300 and something thousand, but that's an hour and 14 minutes in. When you realize that XRP, when it moves, it's 1 to 2 million a minute. A minute! And we're getting 2.23 million in 4 hours. There's no institutional buys right now. These are not institutional buyers. That's why when everybody on YouTube says the big guns are buying, they're not. If the big guns were buying, you would have way more movement than this, guys. Come on. Come on. If the whales were buying, XRP would have more than 2 million in a 4 hour period. It'd have fucking 2 million every 2 minutes. Every minute. You'd have 100 million or 120 million an hour. You should see 480 million minimum volume right now if the whales are buying. Even when it dumps, does that look like 480 million? We're talking 9.2 million XRP. Look at this, guys. I mean, 2.23, 2.384. Then we have a green candle, 978,000 in a 4 hour period. Can't even get to a million. 1.4, 2.7, 1.75, 9.2. I mean, look how low these numbers are. Even when XRP was going up, like I told you, there was segments of this where it started to continue to go up, but we were having pullbacks on the candles. That's how we know we're coming down. There's no way with this kind of volume that it's going up anywhere of substance. It's pathetic. This is pathetic now. This is teetering on pathetic for the crypto markets. All across the board. I mean, you can even go to something like ADA and look at this fucking volume. They want you to believe this is going to the moon. ADA can't even produce 1 million, 500,000. I mean, fuck. Then you go to the dump, 3.12 million, 1 million, 431,000 on a reversal. Then you got some up candles, 893,000, 438,000. I mean, it's going down, but the price is going up. Bearish, bearish, bearish. Be very careful with ADA. I can see a 35% drop coming in the near future. We're coming down to 180 in the short term. And that's going to hurt a lot of fucking people real quick. The total crypto market cap looks like a fucking bonefish. That's the ideal bear pennant, ladies and gentlemen. We are about to drop off the fucking map. We could have a brief push-up, barely. But I'm telling you guys, this is going to crash outright. It probably would push up 5 to 10%, so people would be tricked. But I don't even know if it's got that kind of stability in today's market. I mean, there is no volume coming in. Look at this. You want to talk about a setup? There's going to be so many people that get wrecked. We've got some wick pullbacks, but what you got to remember is look at the top. This whole area, it's trading back and forth. XLM, over 4-hour periods, 235,000. We're talking about 27 cent XLM. 679,000, 360,000. I mean, this is not going to get it done, ladies and gentlemen. The dump candle's 4.5 million. On the run up right here, like I told you guys when it was running up, when it gets to the top, we're fucked. Look at this volume. It's unbelievable. I can't even believe how low the volume is. And be like, hey, there's volume coming in. No. No, there's not. You want to talk about volume? Guys, XLM, if we went way back, which I don't really want to, but we could. That's what I was saying. Even when we were making these runs up, man, there's not the volume to support this. Like right here, there was. But it's still not that supportable. I mean, when you look at the volume and the way it never really changed, but we kept going up, that's all you need to know about this market, guys. Look how the volume was here. Very low volume. Started picking up, but we're still nothing. Then all of a sudden, we don't have any added volume. It's decreasing as we move up all the way to the top. There's a manipulated push up. Then it does it again with way less volume. Now it's trying to do it again with even less volume, and people are still buying it. Then we get some pushy volume, but look at how quickly it gets pulled back. And most of the time when the volume is strong, is either on a quick rise up after a dip, or it's the volume pulling back down. So, I mean, this is across the board. And then you want to see astounding. Astounding is DGB at 4.5 cents. And this is the kind of volume you're getting in at 4.5 cents. That's all you got to do. The leading indicator is always the volume. Look at DGB. Looks like a fucking bonefish. That's about as bare of a pennant as you will ever see. This is ugly. This is absolutely 100% ugly. And it's going to cave in real fast when it does. DGB 13.6 million. We're talking about 4 hours on 4.5 cent DGB. 4.5 cents. But now look when we dumped. 46 million. 34 million. We start in a reverse candle here, 34. Then we come here for a green. 15, 11. Now we're down to 3.66 and we've only got, or we've been an hour and 19 minutes in, but this is not what we want to see. So, if you get anything out of this update, the volume is atrocious in the crypto markets. Make sure to hit that like button. It really does help push me through the analytics. I really deserve it. I think a simple like and a subscribe to my channel, I'm worth it. If you don't like XRP, if you don't like the ISO, or you don't like the way I do technical analysis, and you don't like the fact that I do it for free, or you think that I'm just a moron, well, I suggest you get it, get with it, or get the fuck out. Because if you're going to be a dick in comments, we don't need that. We need the positivity, not the negativity. And if you want to be a dick, get the fuck out. If you don't like XRP, the ISO coins, XLM, DGB, or just the crypto markets as a whole, too damn bad, get the fuck out. I don't really care. So make sure to hit that like button, subscribe. Check out my Swing Traders Anonymous and Dogecoin and you in the video description below. And if you want to join Tom's Army or donate, you can always do that. The video description has the links below. And I know somebody asked me what my PayPal address was. It's in the video description below. So check it out. Stay blessed, everybody. And stay true to yourself.